Hey YouTube, welcome back to another episode of PokeWilds. Sloth bringing you a RHYDON. So that is our major goal of this episode, and from there we are going to showcase why Dragonite in the last episode was so important. With Dragonite, we now can fly over things. So we can now climb that mountain right here off to our left, and we're gonna go get the RHYDON, which we can ride on normal ground and dig. So with digging, we can then pick up a lot of items that are just in the ground too. So we're just gonna brute force this with more Pokeballs, as we did with Vileplume as our starter and Dragonite. So we're gonna put RHYDON to sleep and then start YOLOing. I wonder if acid would kill it. That might be choice. So from here, after you capture someone that can dig, cut, and fly, that's when the world becomes sort of your sandbox, which is really nice, because then there's different biomes that you can easily get to. You can make whatever sort of base you want to. I like making little bases throughout the world just to have little spots to drop Pokemon off as you're doing stuff, and from there you can just sort of turn it into Pokemon Minecraft, which is very, very fun. Okay, come on. Not too worried about my speed, I just need you to go back to sleep. And we have 20 balls to have you stay in, which would be lovely. Yeah, you stay asleep. Okay. So far, quite bad luck with actually trying to capture him. Which is funny when you think about it. We got Vileplume pretty quickly, and we got Dragonite pretty quickly at like 5 balls for Dragonite. I think it was something close to that for Vileplume. Come on, just stay in the ball. So hopefully we can just put him back to sleep here, have Vileplume last a little bit longer for this. It's almost like putting him to sleep was bad luck. We should have just YOLO'd from the beginning. Come on. There it is. Perfect. So now, with RHYDON captured, we're going to showcase why he is super useful, and we will start to be able to edit the terrain exactly as we want. So just to showcase here, we can dig, smash rocks, ride, and surf with him. So he is literally perfect for getting around. So from here, I can now dig up this terrain. And from here, we will be also showing how water moves in the game, which is going to be fun. Now, let's say I didn't have fences and stuff. You can also utilize this as fencing, which is sort of funny in the end. But water will just travel 1 block at a time and actually fill this whole moat in. And So in the rocks, you can actually fight mobs, and I'm not too interested in Shuckle, but you can get hard stones from these rocks as you break them, and you can go back in to also dig again. And let's say we want to dig this up. So now there's a Pokeball there, and all we have to do is hold down B, you put away the Pokemon, and you can grab it. And then another thing you can do as you dig to fill this stuff in, you just cycle through what you want to put down, and I can put down grass. So now we can do pretty much anything we want, which is awesome. So now I'm going to showcase something I've been working on a little bit further north of the other base, and we are going to start to make more bases throughout the world and be able to start capturing Pokemon and make little farms and nests everywhere, which is going to be extremely fun. And we are going to make like a Squirtle farm and probably eventually a Slowpoke farm. And another one we need to capture is just capturing this Dragonite so he actually is ours. But let's continue north, and I will showcase what I worked on as well as I was clearing out a bunch of trees. So we are currently working on building a slave camp, which I know sounds messed up, but we want to put a bunch of Magikarp here. They will give us hard shells, and we are going to put something here that gives us magnets, and magnets will be used to make Pokeballs. So at a fire is where you craft, and you can make a bunch of balls based on the acorns you get from clearing stuff, and as you go down you can eventually make the rods and make Pokeballs with hard shells and magnets. So let's just finish prepping this. And so I guess our next step will be trying to find Magikarps and something that can produce magnets. So electric Pokemon and Magikarp for hard shells, which makes sense because they do produce scales. And this is the type of stuff I like to do off camera because it is a grind. And then we just fill that back in with dirt. Why did it stop? Oh, so that is one thing about the water I didn't realize. You have to keep it on your screen for it to render in. Okay. And then we just need to make a couple farms. So that is going to conclude the 3rd episode. We have RHYDON, and I will see you guys back after I sort out some more Pokemon. Thank you for watching. Do the YouTube things if you want, and have a great day. Bye.